Sabrina Quesada. If you've been on social media even just a little, you've probably seen her name. But here's the thing. She isn't just another face scrolling through your feed or another influencer doing trendy dances on TikTok. There's something real about her, something that feels different. While others are busy chasing likes and going viral, Sabrina is out here making actual conversations happen. Not the polished, filtered ones, but the real, raw stuff that actually matters. And that's why so many people keep coming back to hear what she has to say. At first glance, it might seem like she's just another creator talking about relationships and skincare. But when you listen to her podcast, Brutally Honest, you realize it goes way beyond routines and dating drama. She's not just speaking into a mic, she's opening up about things that a lot of people are too scared to admit out. Loud. From awkward questions to heartbreak to personal growth, she puts it all out there. And she does it without trying to sound perfect or overly polished. That kind of honesty, it hits different, especially in a world full of filters and fake smiles. 1. Of the biggest reasons people relate to her is because she doesn't pretend to have it all figured out. Whether she's talking about breakups, her own habits, or the stress of being online 24/7, she brings a sense of calm and connection. When you hear her talk, it doesn't feel like a celebrity lecturing their fans. It feels like a close friend, just being real with you. And honestly, that's rare. Because let's be honest, how many influencers do you see truly being themselves? Now here's where it gets interesting. Gen Z isn't just watching content. They're looking for meaning in it. They want to hear voices that sound familiar, not forced. Sabrina's podcast doesn't follow a script of what's trending. Instead, it taps into what people are really thinking about. Feeling lost after a breakup, the weird pressure of social media, how to work on yourself when everything feels overwhelming. And the crazy part? She doesn't sugarcoat anything. When she answers those too much info kind of questions, she goes all in. No hesitation, no fake advice, just straight up truth from someone who's been through it. That kind of raw content is exactly what makes her stand out. She isn't trying to be perfect, and that's what makes her so relatable. There's something powerful about seeing someone be open about their struggles, especially when the internet often rewards people for pretending everything is perfect. Sabrina doesn't fall into that trap. She's figured out that being real is actually what people crave the most. So why does her voice matter so much in this digital age? The answer is simple. Social media has changed how we connect. People don't just follow movie stars anymore. They follow creators who feel like them. Influencers like Sabrina are the new storytellers. And they don't just set trends in fashion or music, they shape the way people think, especially when it comes to mental health, identity, and self-worth. When Sabrina talks about how exhausting social media can be or how hard it is to compare yourself to others, she's not just venting, she's speaking to something millions of people feel but don't say out loud. Some viewers have even asked if she has roots in Honduras. While there's no confirmed connection, it sparked curiosity about her background and how different cultures shape online voices. Honduras, for example, has faced years of economic challenges, but it's also shown major progress, especially after electing its first female president. That kind of resilience mirrors the strength a lot of influencers try to highlight when they talk about real-world issues. And even though Sabrina hasn't spoken much about that specifically, it shows how audiences are now more curious about where influencers come from, not just what they post. When it comes down to it, Sabrina Quesada's influence isn't about numbers or followers. It's about trust. It's about making someone on the other side of a screen feel seen. Whether she's talking about how she gets through her day or breaking down a tough moment in her life, it always feels honest. In a world that's obsessed with perfect angles and perfect lives, her openness feels refreshing, and maybe that's the brutal truth people don't talk about enough. Being real is the one thing that never goes out of style. So, what do you think? Does authenticity matter more than ever in today's online world? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy content that keeps things honest, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next.